Or showing your crush.
Yeah, this is a nice frame. It's pang.
Amehla. Elbow.
Like we don't even know what
Nah,
she's
that's my
supposed to be doing.
Like,
Please record.
It's been recording, mama.
Really?
You can scream for like Ahmed. Somebody will be. Ahmed. So, ha, in the chair. So this.
Welcome back, and we're still chilling with the same people. We just have one addition to today's episode, and he's about to introduce himself. And then we're just gonna finish off our topic about fashion. We just have like 3 questions that we wanna dive into before we just go into photography. So please let us know who you are, where you're from, how can we find you on social media, the whole shebang.
Name CJ. I'm sure there's a CJ around here, right?
So sick.
Oh, there we go.
So sick.
We have 2 of them today.
My socials are simply CK, so that's CEEHLE, and yeah, I am a motion graphic designer, simply put. So yeah, that's me.
So that's who he is. He's joining us today for this episode. And Sihle, before you came through, we were talking about fashion. We unpacked more about my business and my brand, Lanyu and we went deeper into his business. And while we were having a conversation, you also mentioned that your business is not only like a physical store.
Yeah.
You said it's also an online store.
Yes.
Can you please take us through that, the whole online store thing?
So basically, Stylus Plaza, when it was first like formulated and coming together, was a pop-up. So we used to pop up every Friday, né? And the reception was great because on a Friday we go to Stylus Plaza. Even if it's just for vibes, even if it's just for buying clothes, they go to Stylus Plaza. It was more of an experience. Then I had an online shop, I still do. But right now, in the midst of the COVID-19, things are just switching up a little bit, but it's still there. The reason why I have a physical shop and an online shop is because I can never target everyone in the world online.
That's true.
Although everybody in the world is online, I can never target them there. That's why I need to have both platforms available for everybody. You could be just passing through, never heard of Stylus Plaza, and be like, yo, I like this, I buy it, it's bought. You know what I mean? And
You know, you get people, just to like add on what you just said, there are people who don't like social media. There are people who despise technology as a whole. So if I'm one of those people and I want to visit your physical store, where can I find it?
the Maboneng Precinct,
Okay.
Corner Fox and Kruger.
Okay.
Yeah. Just ask anybody passing like Stylus Plaza, they'll just point you to where it is. Corner Fox and Kruger in the Maboneng Precinct.
So guys, if you want to walk in and just try something on, Istalesake, like he said, is more about fashion, but he doesn't discriminate. He explores all the other aspects of fashion. So if you want to find your unique style of fashion, feel free to just pop by. Or how do we get to your online store?
You can just go to my page. On my bio, there's everything that you need. My email, my numbers, the online store,
Okay.
how you can purchase items. Because you can also purchase items via WhatsApp. So go to my bio on Instagram. It's Sihle So Sick, one word. SIHLESOSICK, one word. That's me. Probably see me in shades.
Just like you see him in shades right now.
Probably see me in shades. Yeah.
So obviously I just jumped in right about now, you know. So I'm like curious about one thing. Listening to you having, for example, both an online store and a physical store, you obviously also have your you redirect people to your website or whatever, however you want them to do their purchases on your Instagram and everything like that. Have you ever considered utilizing the shopping feature on Instagram where people can actually see and utilize that method to go directly to all of your other platforms?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
I have, but it didn't work well because at that time my business was still starting out. I didn't have all the paperwork because I think they need banking details,
Okay.
company websites, and all of that.
Alright.
So at that moment I didn't have all of that. Since it's a new year, new me.
So now, since we know everyone is on social media, how are you selling your clothes on social media, right? Like currently?
Okay, I have my feed on Instagram, right?
Okay.
On my highlights, you can check out the clothes that I'm selling.
Okay.
So it also gives you a feature to go directly onto my WhatsApp.
Mm-hmm.
And then on my WhatsApp, I have my entire catalog. So you can just purchase directly, deliver. It's quicker that way because I'm not always on Instagram, but WhatsApp pops up quickly. You know, it's be like somebody wants to purchase this, put you on my labels as client, send your shanties, payment, and shanties.
So you guys heard it. You don't have to go about it the long way. Everything is made easy, especially during this lockdown time. So you can just basically go on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Sick So Sick. You will get everything of his there. WhatsApp business or business WhatsApp, and it's gonna take you straight to the catalogs. I'm sure you can just choose whatever item you want and then just tell them. I'm sure also with the business WhatsApp, I also use it to have prices there, right?
Yes, everything.
So everything is there for you, already done. Check out the catalogs, see your personalized thrift store, just made for your own needs.
Yours for you.
Yours for you. What would you say is your fashion sense? Of what
Street
you're comfortable?
style. Yeah, streets.
And
I
why?
remember I had this friend. She used to ask me, you could see like, why do you dress like a guy? Why do you dress like this? You know?
Okay.
And I'd just be like, I feel comfortable dressing like this. I can dress in a skirt, I can dress in a jean, I can wear anything as long as I'm comfortable and I feel like this is me, this is what I want to
It
dress.
best represents your personality. Because we can't shy away from the fact that if fashion and how you dress introduces you before you even open your mouth.
Yes. Okay. Which
That is the first rule of fashion according to my vocab.
repeat
what-
that again. It's
What
it's
you wear
Mhm.
introduces you before you even open your mouth to
Okay.
tell people who you are. So that's why people will mostly talk about feelings when they're talking about fashion, because fashion taps into your feelings. A fashion is about expression. You will find me, for one, I don't have one set fashion style, but I dress according to how I feel or the occasion. Or you will find me wearing like sassy, classy vibes as if I'm going to a high tea, and I'd be comfortable in that. But you'll find that there's girls who hate that fashion sense. But then you put me in streetwear, I will be very comfortable in that, as long as like the environment allows and like I can tap into that vibe. Like I said, my kind of fashion, what makes me feel like, you know what, dingo goddess, like dingo goddess right now. That is when I can completely be what society sees as inappropriate.
Oh yeah.
I'm a very challenging person. I like challenging the norm. I like challenging society. I like challenging the people who are fashion police.
Oh okay.
So
Fashion
whatever
police.
is daring, I am there. I'm there for that. Yeah, but for instance, when it comes to my fashion shows, I don't compromise. Because I know my designs show a lot of ass, a lot of boobs, a lot of skin. On my it wasn't my last. On the fashion show I had at Boardwalk, not hotel, Boardwalk Casino.
Oh yeah.
Literally, I wore a transparent
That's
bra
what I wanna talk
with
about.
lace, and skirt. Think about it. I can't be making people bamba nuni. I'm saying wear bikini and I'm out here all dressed in a long dress, nothing yesontweni.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense. I must represent the brand. The brand is about showing skin, showing that women can wear thongs, they can wear lines, they can just hide the last bit of the nipple and still feel safe in their bodies and still feel like stretch marks are my tiger marks. This is what makes me a woman. This is what gives me the power to be like, you won't have stretch marks on your boobs, but I have confidence enough to be like, I will wear whatever it is that I want to wear. I'm all about that. That's what my brand is about. So just one last question, just to wrap up this fashion topic. You know how people have this perception of, if you explore fashion to a certain degree, then you are now seen as, now why are you wearing this? This looks gay. Shouldn't you be wearing this? When have you had those encounters? What's your opinion on people who feel like, if you wear this, why you wearing shades manje? Why you wearing police shades? You see those kind of remarks. What's your opinion?
I have a friend who always goes fashion is gay, bro. When he sees something out of the ordinary, he's like, but I told you, fashion is gay. Like, dude, it's been. Because if you think about it, in the 70s, Big Shout out my hipster.
Yeah.
Do you know how hipsters look on women, bro?
Yeah.
The gents were like, okay, let's go.
We can do this
crop
too.
tops, you know what I mean? So I've always felt like fashion is being gender fluid.
Yes.
It's never had this thing, because Nami, if I like it, I see it, it's sport. Even if it's a skirt, you know what I mean? I like it, I see it, it's sport. Let's go. I'm sorry. So I've never had that thing, your perception, I would say, hey, I might be seen as gay, you know? Because there was a time, just like Penny wearing skirts, looking very bad.
I was actually gonna ask, have you ever tried on a skirt?
Yeah, I have a couple of times.
How did that feel
skirt
like?
and a kilt.
Woo!
My guy, you know, I've been one that has never been too scared about what to wear or anything like that. I remember two outfits I'll never forget that I wore at varsity. It was one outfit I wore 2 jeans to school.
Shout out.
I put on 2 jeans. I put on the one jean and I put on the second jean, and I went to school with that with a shirt and tie type of situation.
And there's a homie of mine who wore 3. And
Recently.
it was popping, so I see
You know,
you always had.
And then there's another outfit that I used to wear quite a bit, but this was because, if I remember correctly, I think my ex at that time, this jumpsuits of your girls, not the jumpsuit but without the arms, the ones that just come up to
Oh,
here.
yeah.
I wore those as parachute pants, so I put them up to here, and then obviously they were parachute pants. So those were actually. That was a female outfit, attire, and I wore it, and I rocked it like, okay. I'm sure if I had to show the picture would look really wrong. But you know, just that for me, that's what I say. In terms of my fashion thought process, I know a lot of the stuff that I wore, people wouldn't particularly go out of their way and say it was fashion. You know, I used to wear tracksuit pants with a shirt and a tie.
You were good.
The cliche. The cliche.
So there was quite a bit in terms of attire that I remember even once there was a challenge, a Duke challenge. That was on
I
social
remember the
media.
Duke challenge.
And then niggas also used to wear the Duke challenge, and I wore that, and I felt like I rocked it. You know what I mean?
Shut up.
You actually did. You actually did.
Nice.
I don't know who did it for you, but that was nice.
We need this
That was nice. I'm sure you have that on your archives.
I'm sure I have it somewhere there.
If we can, we're gonna put it on the.
Yeah, no, we'll put it out and everything like that. But like, just to show is that, you know what, as you say, beyond gender fluid, fashion in itself just is fluid. There's so much that we wear nowadays that was not acceptable back in the